It's early Monday morning. It's like 9 o'clock, and we have work tonight, but we're up, so we're gonna go sourcing. I hope I remember how to do this. You buy the stuff, the cheap stuff, right? And you sell it. Got it. We'll give this a shot, see how this goes. Hey, welcome back. 4 videos in a month is, I mean, that's just crazy. I don't know what's happening over here. As I said in the beginning, I went sourcing. I'm not going to show you any of the footage. It was kind of boring, and this video is already pretty long as it is, so we don't need to have 10 minutes of me walking around with a shopping cart. So let's just get into what I found this week that I'm going to try to resell on eBay. Let's go. So let's take a look at what we got here. It was a very plush, heavy sourcing trip. The hard goods just weren't striking me this trip. First time we've ever gone on a Monday morning, and the place is closed on Sunday, and Saturday is when they really slash prices. Their color system runs, you know, like typical thrift store fashion, but by Saturday, 3 of the 5 colors are 75% off. So they're just trying to move everything out of the store as quickly as they can. So it was a little picked over Monday. They were stocking as we were shopping. So maybe had we come later in the day, it would have been a different story. We're gone Tuesday morning. Still found some, I think, some great stuff that I'm gonna make a tidy sum of money on. Just happens to be plush and blankets. Got a great blanket there. We'll get there. I'm excited about that one, you can see. These were not from Red, White, and Blue, these first few things. Picked these up at the Salvation Army earlier in the week, maybe last week. 8/10, so yeah, the 10th or 11th I picked this up. Clean in the doors, it's got the doors, that's a plus, but it's untested. It didn't have any power cables, and I don't really know the going price of the black seemed to be $30 range if working, and who knows, maybe I got a game trapped in there. That'd be fun. Either way, it's the GameCube compatible one, so I may even keep it, and then I can sell both GameCubes that I have, because I don't care about having the GameCube. I more just want to be able to play certain GameCube games, and if we can facilitate that, then we'll keep the. Here, some Corningware microwave mugs. They have little vented lids. I assume they're for soup. New in the box. Oh, you can bake them too. And store. Oh, it's just so convenient. What a multitasking mug. This was $6, and I don't know, comping them out, I could get anywhere $25 to $50 for these, depending on the buyer, what they had to pay for shipping. That's the key to a lot of stuff like this that I price up. I sit a little higher hoping that someone who's closer to me and the shipping would be cheaper, that they'll just go with me. And poking around, it looks like single mugs or pairs, you know, the singles are selling for like 10, 15 bucks themselves, pairs $20 to $30. So it's funny to me that the comps I looked at, the set brings less value than if I probably split them all up. Anyhow, $6, hoping to get 25 to 50. That's where we're going. Rescue Rangers Volume 1 DVD box set, still sealed. Paid $2 for that. It might go into the collection. I need another DVD like I need a hole in the head. We have a whole entire shelf in the house of DVDs that have not been watched, probably since streaming became a widespread thing. So what I need this for, I don't know, but the nostalgic part of me says keep that. For $2, I might be able to get like 15, 20 sealed. We'll see. I'll dig a little deeper into listed versus sold, see how this is performing and where it's trending. I think the trending was around 15. Maybe it'll be sold, maybe it'll go on the shelf to never be watched. Got a plush Mickey, paid $3 for him, 18-inch, Disney Parks exclusive, Santa Mickey. There's no real comps for this one specifically. I couldn't find one with the glittery jacket and the green belt, and a lot of the ones that had sold looked to be 10-inch. 25, 45, like super high end. Someone who really wants it might pay 45 for it. I'll probably list it at like 39, see if it even gets watchers or interest, and we'll go from there. Surprisingly, you see there's a lot of white, and I can't believe how clean all these plushes were that had white at a thrift store. It was pretty amazing. Next, we have a Build-A-Bear Frosty the Snowman. Looking him up, he's got lights too in his cheeks. He's supposed to light up. He may talk or sing or do something. I haven't tested out. I don't even know where the battery pack goes. I'm hoping I can pop some batteries in him and he'll sing or do something. Like I said, there's light bulbs in his cheeks. You can't see them, but you can feel them. They're supposed to light up. He was also $3. He may have was red off. Red may have been 25% off. We'll just say $3 because I don't really remember. And Build-A-Bear Frosty, 15 to 30 bucks. Again, he's very clean. Some of them that I saw had sold didn't have the scarf, or they had other accessories. They had a pipe and a broom. I'm gonna say safely 15, 20 bucks for that. I might try to get more. I always try to get more. Oh, who's next? Frosty again. Now this, here's another fun non sequitur story. This Frosty is a dancing light up Frosty by the Gemi company, who, you know, the fine makers of Billy the Big Mouth Bass and other various singing fish. I talked about this in length in a video a few months ago because I'd bought a Gemi Frosty. I looked at comps real quick when I bought this, and I thought I saw like $100 sales, so I brought them home. Then, like, upon further inspection, it wasn't the one that I thought it was, and maybe 20, 30 bucks, maybe. So I bought him and went on this whole diatribe about Frosty Gemi things. And lo and behold, I find one. This is the one that I had looked up mistakenly as the other one. This Frosty, if he works, again, barring that he works, I haven't put any batteries in him. He was $6, and working in the box, $100. Some have sold, some are listed around that price. A little up, a little down, but on the low end, the very, very low end, I'm gonna say 50 to 70 bucks is about what I'm expecting to get for him. Hope he works.
Not appropriate for the internet.
That boy can move. It's funny how, you know, you look up the comp for something and then you just happen to find it. We got Winnie the Pooh. He may have been 25% off. If not, we'll call him $5. Animated Christmas Pooh, new in the box. He's got a little present for Piglet there. I didn't even comp him, I just grabbed him. I looked at some quick comp information before making this video, and what I discovered is that there's some listed from like 35 bucks up on to 60. Some have sold around 40, so I think 40, 39 is a safe bet for him. Somebody gave one away brand new in the box on an auction for $3. This isn't really a great auction item, I would say. This is a very, I'm specifically looking for a Pooh Christmas item. Yeah, I'm shooting 40. Somewhere from the $35 to $45 range. We got Alf. That's not Alf. That's Oliver. We'll talk about Oliver. He was $2. Oliver and Company from the movie from the 80s. He was a Sears exclusive plush. And nothing great. Paid $2. Might get like 20, 40 if he sat for a while, if I let him be long tail. until a bunch of people sold out. Maybe I could get 40. Then we got Elf. This is the first ever Elf I've found outside of eBay. He's a big one, 18 inches. He doesn't talk or anything, but he was very well taken care of. Very clean, no matted fur or anything. Looking at some of the Elves, because he's non-talking, I'm gonna guess about $40 I could probably get for him. 40 to 60. Maybe if I put it 60 free shipping, I could probably get upwards of that. But I'm tempted to keep him too. I mean, you don't come across him every day, and he's in really good condition. And he sure would look great up here with Garfield and Odie and Feifel. Maybe we're gonna sell him. Maybe I'll keep him for a while, enjoy him, then send him on his way. Anyhow, cool find, and I think I can easily get $30 to $40 for Elf. Oh, and he was $4. A moose. We got this, what's the name of it? Folk Manny. So I bought this moose puppet for $3, and he's new with tags. And this moose puppet looks like I could probably get $20 to $50. There were some sales, and well, I can't look at the paper because I'm trying to be a puppet. Yeah, there were some sales for the moose puppet. I don't recall what I had seen that had sold. I wrote down here that in the $20 to $50 range, and I think the $20 range were without tags. They were pre-owned. I would list this as new. Let's get into the blankets. I bought 4 blankets. This one I paid the most for. This one I paid $8, and I thought the nautical theme would do well to begin with, and then I noticed that it was Bob Timberlake. So I looked up some Bob Timberlake items. Based on a little bit of research that I did, I'm thinking I'm gonna be able to get somewhere between $40 and $80 for this blanket. I'll decide when I list it where I'm gonna end up in that spectrum, but I'm pretty confident in at least $40 for this. Next, we just have some basic lighthouses, again with the nautical theme around the outside. This one is by Goodwin Weavers, and not a crazy high value blanket. The lighthouses may help me to get somewhere between that $25 to $40 range. This one I paid $4. I've sold lighthouse blankets, so my confidence is pretty high in at least $25. This one I haven't looked up any comps. I don't even know if I could look up comps. It's pretty generic. I grabbed this one on a hunch at $250. I thought I could probably get 20 bucks. I'll push for more, but I think I can safely get 20 bucks. So $250, this one's a gamble. I don't really know how well this one will do. This could break my streak of all blankets bought and sold. Finally, this Wizard of Oz blanket, the second I saw it, there was no question I had to pick this up. It was $5. It must have just came out. It was a yellow tag. I have a lot of confidence in this. When I first was comping them, I couldn't find one, and I saw nicer blankets like this, not just generic scenes, had sold pretty well. Before shooting this video, I looked up some comps a little more in depth. I found one that had sold for $60, this exact blanket. And there are none listed that I can find like this blanket. So that $60 tells me I might be able to push this to 80, 90, being the only one on the market. So I'm pretty excited. I think that's gonna be a winner. This might be the home run. Well, actually the last item could be the sleeper home run, but this is gonna do well. I'm hoping to make anywhere from $150 to $200 off these 4 blankets, and I think that's a realistic number. So we'll keep you posted on that as they sell. You'll see, and I'll try to give you a tally of what I ended up making if and when these 4 blankets sell. The last item here is Winter Wonderland, Little Christmas Village by the House of Lloyd from '86. And I haven't inspected the condition 100%. Again, white was 75% off, so you know, for $2, I couldn't leave it there, because when we looked at the comps, it looked like it could sell anywhere from $50 to $100. I mean, there are some that were listed even higher, but that $50 to $100 range is probably safe. So that could be a good moneymaker too. And 'tis the season. Start listing more of this Christmas stuff I have. I keep Christmas listed all year long, but I have a lot of things that I've been holding off on that I will now get to. Oh, and some coats. I guess these are a bonus. Another sister-in-law, because Jess has 140,000 sisters. She works for a guy that I assume, I don't know a lot about him, that he flips a lot of real estate, or at the very least he renovates and rents a lot of places. Anyhow, they had a tenant move out. He left all his stuff. She had a bunch of jackets and asked if I wanted them, and I said sure. It's the North Face style, light with the Velcro on the sleeves, and it's a really nice coat. It's not branded, it's just NFL, so I assume it's just like a licensed thing. And then it's got Steelers logo on the back. With it not being a name brand, I don't really know what keywording I would use to sell it, but I'm sure there's a market. I can probably get 20 bucks for that. It's a really nice coat. Then there was this Carhartt duck jacket. It's in really nice shape. It needs a wash. I mean, it's got some, this is just like surface dirt that can be wiped off. It definitely needs a wash, but I mean, overall, the Velcro is very clean. Looks like it was hardly worn. And I don't really know what a used Carhartt jacket runs for nowadays. I know what they run for new. So, I don't know, again, if I can get 20 bucks for it, that'd be great. And the last jacket, it's just a Levi hooded peacoat style jacket, and that one fit me, and I'm gonna keep it. I like it. I probably wouldn't buy a Levi jacket, but it's really nice, and you'll probably see that in the months to come, because already it's happening. The leaves are falling, the air conditioner finally got turned off, and you know, we got mums. Those Hardy mums have shipped. I'm sure pumpkins will be right behind them. I was putting out candy corn at work, so it's over. Summer is done. There's no better way that I know of to cap off summer than a trip to the Great New York State Fair, and that's where I'll be heading next week. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been in the fair in a couple of years. If you're from upstate New York, you know, it's a time-honored tradition to schlep off to the fair, eat a bunch of fried crap, and drink chocolate milk and eat pizza free. I don't really have much more to say. That's what I got. I think I'm gonna do pretty well. Total spent was about $55, and I forgot what my rough number was, but if I can make 400 bucks, which I think is an easy task with these items, then great. So until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Who was that? Jerry Springer that used to say that? Yeah, I think that's what he said. Anyway, I'll see you next time.